Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to do October predictions for the air signs. We're looking at Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If you have those in your chart, this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at your career, what that energy looks like, money, what that looks like, and we're going to look at love, and we're going to get some advice also. Keep in mind it is general collective, only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a career, money, and love reading if you are interested in your own personalized reading. I have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Let's start with Gemini. What's the energy surrounding your career in October, Gemini? You're discovering that you have been more faithful to a company than they've been faithful to you. That you are potentially thinking about walking away from this company, that maybe you've been with the company or you've been in this position for a very long time. You're realizing that maybe you are not having enough faith in yourself that you can actually find something that's so much better for you. It does feel like you're going to get some signs and synchronicities about this Seven of Cups. This is all about you discovering there's a lot of potentially other options there for you, and you can manifest what your heart desires. If you're looking for something that pays you more money, you can get into something that pays more money. You could get into something that's more stable, more secure, more something that's going to make you feel that you are being guided and you're being used to the best advantage of for you. Let's take a look at Gemini's money. What's happening in the month of October for those that have Gemini in their chart? What is the energy surrounding their money in the month of October? Okay, you might need to manage your money a little bit in the month of October. Now, if you are somebody who likes to shop, you like to buy new clothes, you like to buy new shoes, you like to buy accessories, you might need to rein that in because you're going to get yourself into a little pickle or a pinch by the end of October if you do not budget your finances correctly. Yeah, it looks like here you're going to be walking on a tightrope that you're going to be robbing Peter to pay Paul by penny pinching here if you do not save some money in the month of October. So when you get paid, make sure you allocate a certain budget for those luxury items, clothing, shopping, adventures, whatever it is. There's something about money is really tight in the month of October. Maybe you work in a company that does bonuses and you didn't get your bonus, or your performance wasn't as high, so you didn't get paid as much. There's something about you're going to be walking a tightrope when it comes to your money, and you need to make sure that you are allocating your money correctly. Let's take a look at love for Gemini. What's happening for you in love in the month of October? What's the predictive energy for those that have Gemini in their chart in the month of October? Go slowly with somebody that you're trying to get to know. It's a newer connection potentially. You might be a little bit obsessed too fast, too soon when it comes to this person. Universe is saying, you know what? Clear your energy. Focus on you loving you. What you do to yourself is what you're going to attract towards you. And this person that you're getting to know, you're having obsessive thoughts already about this person, about getting into a commitment. Look, you're already looking at the 10 of Cups. You're jumping too fast, too soon. You need to go slow and steady. Realize that this is a newer connection and allow it to marinate naturally. You can't force it to come to fruition too fast, too soon. All right, let's get some overall closing advice for Gemini. For the month of October, what is the advice, what is the guidance that Geminis need to hear for the month of October? What's going to serve their highest good? Renewal. You need to take time to recharge your energy and get back on track. That's that self-care I was just talking about. Challenges ahead require you to have faith, and they will break through. So spending time recharging your battery is going to be really significant in October. All right, let's move on to Libra. Libra, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Libra. What is the energy surrounding those that have Libra in their chart in the month of October when it comes to their career? What is the energy surrounding your career in the month of October? You're discovering that you have a lot more connections when it comes to your career than what you realize. There's something about you don't have to step on people to get up. You can be fair, you can be just, you can do the right thing by connecting with the right people. It feels like you've been connecting with the wrong people. Well, you're about to travel towards people that are actually going to serve your highest good. Yeah, look at this. You may discover that you are going to connect with people that are outside of where you've been immediately connecting with. These could be people in a different industry. It could be people that are in a different level. But you're letting go of the baggage of people that are not serving your highest good, and you're holding on tight to these newer connections. These people You know, who you hang around with, who you think alike is what you marinate into your life. And you're discovering that maybe your options were very limited because your belief system was very limited because of the people you had surrounded yourself with. So it feels like maybe you're joining some type of career networking group, or you're joining maybe a Facebook group of some sort, or some type of monthly meetup place with people that are like-minded like you. And it's totally different when it comes to your career, because you're going to realize that there's actually a lot of opportunity out there for you to elevate and grow further than where you're already at, because you've kind of been holding yourself back. I'm seeing a holding tank. So you've kind of been holding yourself back in like a reserve tank with the people you've been around, but you're about to open up and be more receptive when it comes to your career. And that's going to open a lot more doors and options for you. Let's take a look at Libra's money. What's happening in the month of October for Libra and the money? What do they need to know about their money? You need to get to work. Point blank period. If you've been slacking off, you've been online too much but not making any money, all thoughts, no action, you're about to recognize in October that you didn't work as hard. Maybe you get paid once a month, and the month prior you didn't work as hard, and you realize in October, man, now I really need to step it up. I got to make up for that money I didn't make the prior month, because now I don't have as much money. Yeah, it looks like with the wheel, you've got the Lovers in reverse. There's a divide and separation that you feel that you want to balance it out, but you're realizing that you have to take the ownership. You have to take the accountability. You didn't put in enough work to make enough money, or you didn't put in enough work to reach the expectation that you had. So make sure that you're working really hard for the money you want. Money does not just fall from the sky. For most of us anyway, it doesn't fall like if you shake a tree. You really have to put in the work. You got to get your grind on in the month of October if you want money for October, or if you want money for November. Let's take a look at love. For Libra, what's the predictive energy when it comes to you and love? What's the energy surrounding love for Libra? Okay, so you are being denied an opportunity to be with somebody. This is actually divinely protected. You are divinely protected. There's somebody that you've been wanting. Maybe you have been trying to reconcile with an ex, somebody that hurt you in your past, and you really still love them, but you want to be with them. This person denies you that. They denied the idea of the two of you coming back together. Universe is saying, accept it. I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult, but this acceptance is actually a blessing in disguise. There it is, the Ten of Swords. Accepting the defeat, that it's over, it's done with. And the wheel is all about being able to progress and move forward. And the Hermit card is, you're going to see this introspection not in the month of October. You're going to see it later on. But just know that this denial that you have with this person that you may feel is your soulmate, the person that you truly love, the person you want to be with, is actually not somebody that you're supposed to be with right now. That's the reason why you're being denied this reconciliation. All right, let's get one overall card of advice for Libra. For the month of October, what is the overall advice that Libra needs to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? Libra. Wealth. You're working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. So that was predictive energy for October, Libra. All right, Aquarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. If you are interested in your own personalized reading, I do have a career, money, and love reading. All right, let's take a look at Aquarius. What's the energy surrounding your career in the month of October? What's the predictive energy for those that have Aquarius in their chart? Okay, so you are going to be at a crossroads when it comes to your career. You could be an entrepreneur and you're thinking about expanding your enterprise. You're thinking about expanding your business and making, maybe either joining up with a partnership or making moves, money moves, I'm hearing, when it comes to growing your business. Now, if you don't work for a business, you could be needing to make the choice and decision to apply for that job, that career, that one that is in that corporate position that you have desired or wanted, or that position that you know that you have been eyeing for a long time. You've got the world. The world is your oyster is what I'm hearing. You need to just do it. Whatever you're contemplating in the month of October, look at this. You're sitting here waiting, thinking, should I do this? Is this going to benefit me in the future? You're going to be very indecisive about this choice and decision about your career. But secretly, you know the answer in your intuition. With the moon, it's very, very strong energy of your emotions of saying, just do it. That is your motto when it comes to your career in the month of October, Aquarius, is to just do it. Close out whatever cycle you need to close out, start this brand new cycle, and the world is your oyster when it comes to your career. So whether it's your own business and starting into another endeavor, or whether it is a elevation or a lateral move, maybe to another company, there's something you're pondering and you're passionate about, you just are indecisive, just do it. You'll know. Your intuition will tell you if it's right. Let's look at your money. Aquarius's money in October. What's going on for their money? You're going to have a windfall of money. Spirit is saying, you know what? You have learned a lot of lessons. You've mastered a lot in your life. And because of that, that motivation that you've had to learn the lessons, it's going to be returned to you tenfold. Maybe you have done a lot of the inner work, but you also maybe have helped a lot of people around you. Well, because of that, you're about to receive some money. You're about to really understand, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Your passion and desire has afforded you maybe the lifestyle that you've wanted financially, and you've been able to help those around you, maybe friends or family, or maybe you help and volunteer with other people. You're about to receive something in return from the universe because of the good graces and the gratitude that you have given to other people, and you've been able to help. Let's look at your love. Aquarius, when it comes to October, what's the predictive energy when it comes to love? For those that have Aquarius in their chart, what's the energy for October? Okay. There's somebody that you're trying to have a second chance with, or someone's trying to have a second chance with you. This is an obstacle. This is a challenge because this is a spiritual lesson. This is something that is supposed to teach you about that growth and that journey that you've been going through, that you have been doing the work. This is coming towards you as a test of faith. Do you understand the lesson, or do you need to go back and repeat the lesson? Five of Wands, you're going to be really conflicted because there's wounds still there. Six of Swords. Eight of Swords, you're going to be really caught up in your head if you want to give this person a second chance. It does look like there's a lot of worries and fears and insecurities that this person conditioned onto you because of the connection, because of the consequences that happened in the connection. That is the lesson. The lesson is to understand those fears and insecurities that this person imprinted on you. You finally had worked through, you had detached, and you had released it. So if you take this person back, you're reconditioning into that same exact cycle, and you're going to be repeating a lesson. So be very careful in the month of October when you have your ex trying to reconcile with you. Has this ex done their work? Have they learned their lessons? Because if they haven't, you're going to repeat a cycle of a spiritual lesson that you've already learned and you've already mastered. But I think intuitively, your intuition is going to be very strong in October. I think you're going to know what to do. Let's get some overall advice for Aquarius when it comes to career, money, and love. Movement. You'll make good progress now, and you'll be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible for you. So you are on the move in the month of October.